Hello.
Harry!
Harry!
Your movies are done, Harry!
I can't believe it!
Thank
I
you so much
finished
for being here on
the
Dakbuster.
magical world of Harry Potter.
Yes.
I felt like I should be a guest.
Yes, quite. It's very, very good to have you, Harry.
Thank you. Expecto Patronum.
Oh. I'll do the
Anyways,
soundtrack as
I've
well.
become Harry.
Yes,
I don't know what
I lo-
happened. I don't.
Have you been drinking some Apologies potion?
It must have been the potions
Oh,
that
jeez.
you've been feeding me
Yes.
behind the scenes. You know,
Yes, putting it in the
you're
uptime.
persuading me to be a Harry Potter fan, a Potterhead.
Yes, a Potterhead.
I think I have become a Potterhead.
Oh my
I
gosh.
can't believe I'm saying that out
I
loud.
can't believe you're saying it either. I thought you were going to hate it.
I did too.
I had hope, though, because Harry's pretty great.
It is.
Shoot.
But I'm very... Holy moly.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
As you get a cliffhanger, and then it picks up pretty much right away, if I remember right.
Yeah, and it's Snape. It starts with Snape.
Oh, that's right.
And I put, Snape wasn't really in the last one, which we
Nope.
talked about.
Yep.
And I put, he looks sad, not happy to take over like I would expect.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
He doesn't seem happy.
No. He's miserable.
Yeah,
Ugh. But yep. Here he is again.
here he is.
Walking around. He apparates in, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
Yeah.
this is all there's so much.
Yeah.
And we've watched these in a week, essentially.
Yeah.
And it's a lot to take in. A brain.
really
I mean, that's how
is.
many hours of Harry.
Several.
No wonder I'm looking
14.
like this at this point. Yeah, the whole thing. I'm very excited to talk about Snape at the end of this.
Ah,
I am now.
I know.
I
It's a
knew
lot.
it.
I knew it. Yeah.
I'm very happy.
Ah.
Anyways, so we start with Harry having this piece of glass, right?
Yeah. And
I
he's been
didn't
kind of looking
understand that.
in it for a little bit.
Where the hell did that come from?
He's had it for a
I
little
don't remember
bit.
it. I don't know why I haven't noticed it.
I feel like he had it in part 1, but I don't know if he had it before that.
Okay.
Could be wrong. But yeah.
I could
He's
be
looking
wrong.
in
I
it.
could be wrong.
He's looking in it and he sees a bearded face.
I know.
You like Dumbledore?
Yeah, that's what I was like. Is that Dumbledore?
Are you alive?
Yep.
Where
I had
are
a
you?
little bit of hope.
Yep.
That got drowned out quick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a peculiar thing to keep in your sock.
Yeah,
That's
it just
what
was.
Luna says to him in the first part.
Yeah, right. It was all very interesting. What's next on that?
Oh,
I have Hermione dressed as Bellatrix is funny.
yes.
Because they're going to.
They're talking to Ollivander, the wand maker, and
Right.
the goblin from the bank.
Oh yeah,
from
they're at the house
Gringotts.
at the beach
Yep.
where they buried Dobby.
Oh, Dobby. Which you can actually go see Dobby's grave
What?
in real life.
What?
People go and visit and put a stone on there.
You guys are serious.
Oh yeah,
This
that's
is some
Dobby, the free
serious
elf.
Fans.
Yeah, I'll go there one day.
Oh my goodness, is this over in
Somewhere
England,
in
or
England
Ireland?
yeah.
Oh my goodness. So he feels, or they think that there's gonna find a Horcrux in Bellatrix's vault.
Yeah. They're like, we need you to get us in there.
Right.
To the goblin, and the goblin is,
He's shady.
yeah. And
don't
I
trust
mean,
him.
we saw him in the first movie,
Yeah.
and then never again. But they do say something like, they're not the nicest creatures.
No.
Because they're not.
They're not.
He's just,
He's an ornery old fella. Yeah.
what do I get?
Yes.
Like, that's Harry Potter you're talking to there, goblin. Calm down.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Yeah. But no, he basically makes the bargain. He'll get him into the vault if he gets the sword of Gryffindor.
Right. Why does he want the sword? What's that going to do for him?
It's goblin made, so I don't know if it's
Okay.
something to do with that. Why does he want it? I don't know. It's weird.
Very interesting.
It's very
I
weird.
didn't understand that trade, but
No.
whatever. And then Hermione gets dressed as Bellatrix, and
Oh my
I'm
God.
cracking up.
Helena Bonham Carter's performance as Hermione as Bellatrix is
so great.
because you're watching and you're like, oh my God, it does look like Emma Watson.
Yeah.
Like the movements and everything. You know? I'm like, wait a minute. That's crazy. Like
was
even watching it
fantastic.
now for the whatever umpteenth
How many
time.
times have you seen Harry Potter?
Couple hundred, probably.
Really?
I watch it like twice a year at the very minimum.
Well, I mean, you're only 24. When did you start watching it?
When I was a young lad, 6, 5.
Okay. Just wanted to get a...
I love Harry Potter.
I know you do. I've seen it.
But yeah, they go into Gringotts.
Yes, the bank.
She's
Uh-huh.
I'd like to see my vault, please.
And then they're all like form of identification
Yeah.
and no, and then
I don't
Harry
think that'll be
saves
necessary.
by putting on, because they're like on the lookout
Yeah,
for all this
they've been warned.
to happen, correct? And they get through, right?
Yep, putting a
And-
little spell on the one goblin.
The fella, yeah. And they're cruising on the coaster again.
Yeah,
Which is so funny.
it is fun.
I do like that.
Yeah, and he's just
Yeah, like he's high or drunk
Yeah,
or something. It's
yeah.
hilarious.
but then something goes wrong on that trolley.
What happened?
It like flips them out, and they go falling to their death almost.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But then there's a dragon
Yep, locked up down there.
because he protects
The vaults.
from like
Yeah.
robbers and
Yep.
whatever.
Not
Essentially
good.
protects from everything that's occurring.
Yeah.
Which is funny. So they're in her vault.
Yep.
And they find the cup.
Yep.
But
Cool
then they
crux.
like something falls or they touch. Why do things start multiplying?
It's a spell on it, so anything that's touched multiplies.
Oh,
So
that made me like
anxious,
claustrophobic,
yeah. Yeah.
anxious. Like
Yeah. It's like, oh no. It's like the lamp in Aladdin when
yes,
it's closing in on them. You're
Yes.
like, oh no, get out of there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shoot.
that was weird.
The goblin takes the sword and leaves them.
Well, I saw that happening.
Yeah.
Bye. Why are these vaults all full of like gold and money?
Wizards.
But
I don't know.
Like, why doesn't anyone give to anyone like money to Weasleys? Like,
I
why
don't
didn't Harry
know.
give some of his money to the Weasleys?
I don't know.
He had
Because
a
it
lot
needs
in
to
his
last him his whole life.
vault. Yes, that was a side note question.
Yeah.
Sorry, but did the alarms go off? 'Cause
Yeah.
stuff happened. They like found out that,
Yeah, here comes the security.
and the alarm sounded like cats. I put.
Did it?
Yeah, I don't know why I put that. but
Interesting.
Alarms sound like cats.
Oh,
Anyways,
peculiar.
whatever. So then they're getting chased.
Okay, yep,
Right?
yep. And then Hermione.
Or not chased.
No, but they're
Ish.
doing spells.
But
They're
all
trying
these
to hit
cops
him.
are trying to get him, yeah.
And then the one goblin
Oh my god, I know.
gets just burned up by the dragon.
Bye.
And Hermione's like, I got one idea. Might be a little crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's punch drunk
jump
crazy.
on the dragon.
She
Yes.
goes.
And then boom. They're out of there.
I liked it. They freed the dragon and
Yep.
they freed themselves.
Yep. And that's where the dragon comes from on Gringotts in Harry Potter world.
Okay, yeah, I truly feel like I'd appreciate it a lot more.
Yeah.
now
100%.
that I would go, because I remember going last time and being like,
What's
you guys
happening?
are buying what? What's happening?
You need them.
Well, obviously I understand that now.
Shoot.
So they fall in they jump off in the water,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And then what happens? Don't they get down to like, aren't they in town or something all of a sudden?
Where do they go after that?
Because don't they go see Dumbledore's brother?
Oh, yes.
But
How
I
do
don't
they
remember
find
how
him?
it all gets there.
I don't. How do they get there?
I don't know. I don't have that written down.
Interesting. But yes, they find Dumbledore's
Because they're
brother.
running.
Yep. That's right. They were in like Diagon Alley or
Yeah.
whatever, like which is or not Diagon Alley. It's Butterhead. So it's someplace right next to the school, essentially.
Oh,
So
okay.
the alarms are going off, and then someone's like, "Harry, in here."
Yeah, and I'm
And
like,
you're
of
like,
course you guys go.
Yeah, why are you so trusting still?
Why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, here? Okay, sure.
On
Who
my
who
way.
are you?
I mean, and I feel like I'm making fun of him because I do the same thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You sound trustworthy.
Thanks.
But that's where we find out where the shard of glass is
Yep.
from.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, but then I'm like, how the hell did you get it? Like, that
Yeah.
still doesn't make sense fully to me, but whatever. Is Dumbledore's brother, is that played by a whole different actor?
Yeah.
Okay. I figured, but I just
Yeah.
needed to
They
check.
look very similar. They did a good casting job.
They did.
Yeah.
So he has a sister that's in that picture.
Yeah. And she's R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he blames Dumbledore,
Yeah.
essentially, for it.
Yeah.
But he's helping them.
Yep. And the students at Hogwarts, it seems.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Because here comes Neville Longbottom.
I know. I was like, Neville's back. Where the heck has he been?
Yeah. What the heck? Walking through this tunnel. How'd you get here?
I know. I literally said, where's he been? But, I mean, that was cool. I like how they're going back to Hogwarts. Oh, yeah, because they had to get back to Hogwarts because that's where the next Horcrux is located.
Ugh.
Of course it is.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It'll be challenging, right?
Yeah, it can't be easy. You gotta go into where all of these bad people are. And then all of Gryffindor is like, oh, yay, Harry!
Yeah, that was cute.
The chosen one, he's back!
That was cute.
Yeah, but they're all locked up.
I didn't like how
pretty
everyone
much.
was fighting. You know,
Yeah.
like all the professors are fighting.
Yeah.
Like
Slytherin is like the big dogs on campus now.
which I assumed.
Yeah.
It's a dark school, right? That's
Yeah.
the dark part of the school.
Yeah. But then Snape calls a meeting of all the students.
He did.
Because he heard there was a sighting of Harry Potter.
Of course.
He's like, if anyone helps him, it will be dealt with properly.
Empty threats.
Yeah, and then here comes Harry just stepping out there like, he trusted you.
I know. Everything you wanted to say, right?
Yep.
And I understand that.
How could you stand where he stood? Yeah.
Oh, it's
You're
so
like,
heartbreaking.
And then McGonagall steps in front of Harry.
I did. I said she's so cute.
I love her. She's the best.
I did love
And
her
she
in this
shows
one.
she shows that she's also a badass.
She really was.
She's fighting
liked how-
Snape.
You know, power is one.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah. He
How-
flies away. He apparates through the window like, night night, Snape.
I know.
And then she's all like, turns all the lights back on.
Yes.
I love it. But then Voldy.
They're scary. His army,
Oof.
scary.
Yeah, but this is like his voice in all of these kids' heads. Being like,
I don't like it.
you may think this is brave, but it's not. And,
The whole thing, like, I'm like, why do all these people so blindly follow one idiot?
I know. It's bad. But, you know, McGonagall's not having it. The one Slytherin girl's like, well, someone grab him. And she's like, because Filch comes in. He's like, students out of bed! Students out of bed! They're supposed to be, you blathering idiot. And then she's like, take Slytherin to the dungeons.
Yeah.
You're like, can you do that? Yeah, sure, whatever.
I mean, right?
Morals, who cares at this point?
No,
People are dying.
No, there's nothing there.
No.
I don't like seeing the dark side take over everything. Like the Quidditch field
Ugh,
is sad.
burning it down.
Just everything's sad.
It is sad.
I didn't like seeing any of it,
No.
but and then you see old Neville being he turns into be a little arrogant
Yeah,
guy
he
with
does.
all those people running after him.
Yeah. Yeah, you in whose army? Yeah.
Like that, I would be very scared. And then
there's a lot of people.
they encompass the field or with
Yeah.
the shield or whatever that
Yep.
was set.
And I love McGonagall saying, I always wanted to use that
Yeah, that
spell.
was cute.
Like, I love it.
But you know that he's going to fail, right?
Yeah.
Like, and he's such an... Then you have Voldemort all like...
Yeah.
They never...
I also love how the order comes in when Snape is yelling at him or whatever. Because you're like, there's no way Harry's going to be able to fight off all of these guys by himself. But then here comes all of the good guys as well. So they're all back now, too. And everybody's together. It's like, okay.
Right. You got the dark side and the light side, essentially, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I just don't like the dark side.
No, night.
What do I have? Oh, Hermione and Ron finally kissed.
Oh, yeah,
That
down
was
in
a
the
big
Chamber
one.
of Secrets.
Because they're getting the fang, right?
Yep,
Is that
getting the
what
tooth or
the
whatever.
tooth from the snake.
Yep, to stab the Horcrux.
Yes.
That they already got.
Which one was the Horcrux?
The cup.
The cup. Oh, yeah.
Ron's
from
like, you do
Bellatrix's.
it.
Yes.
So she does. And then all the water comes down on them, and then they make out.
They kiss. Of course, we're making out in the middle of
Yeah.
a very, very
course.
serious thing going around us, and we're all making out.
Yeah.
I did put a lot of kissing going on in a time of very crazy danger.
Yeah.
That's
Very
odd,
true.
but funny.
Yeah.
Luna and Neville. I'm like, interesting.
Interesting for sure. Yeah.
Didn't place them at all.
I fancy her, and I might as well tell her if we're both gonna die.
I was like, oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay, Neville.
Go off, Neville.
Yeah, why not? Do it now. And then we're going into the room of requirement, right?
Yep.
Because that's where another Horcrux is.
Yep.
Which one is it? It's the
Crown.
diadem.
The crown of Ravenclaw or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that was an interesting...
Yeah, the ghosts.
I don't want to give it to you. And he's like...
Give it to me.
Like, give it to me. Like, I want to get rid of it.
Destroy it.
Oh, like
Yeah.
she doesn't want it because it's like followed her around,
Yeah.
it seems like.
And gives him a damn riddle. Like, just tell him where it is.
I know.
Like, God, we ain't got all day.
I know.
But
I don't like that room of requirement.
no, it's too much.
It's way too much.
I liked it when they were, like, practicing their battles in there.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Not when it's all crowded and hoarderish.
It's hoarderish. That's saying the least about that
Yeah.
room.
And then here comes the Slytherin.
There was 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
Who was it? It was Draco.
Goyle and some other guy. Because I don't know what happened to Crab.
Oh, yeah.
Where is Crab?
That is interesting.
Hmm.
That's
But
sad.
anywho. Yeah, and then they light the place on fire.
Ugh, what an idiot. He's like doesn't control
Yeah.
his wand. So
Yeah.
I mean, he
And
dies,
then he
right? Like
dies.
I'm like,
Yeah.
he's gone.
Like, oh shoot, he fell into the fire.
Because of course Harry wants to go back and save
Of
Draco
course.
and the other young lad. Because of course he does.
Because why wouldn't he be the good guy? Draco hasn't done anything to deserve it, but okay. I get
mean,
it. That's very, very honorable of him.
I wouldn't expect anything different, honestly. I really wouldn't with our friend Harry, so I want to touch this.
Oh.
Does it work? No, it doesn't.
No.
I love it. Who is the true master? Is what I put. Because I go, oh no.
Oh, of the wand?
Snape killed Dumbledore.
Yep.
I was sad when I heard what Voldemort was saying.
Not the elder wand.
Yeah. Made me cry when Harry put his hand on him. Like, I have so many things.
Like, doesn't need to go in there and even look at Snape, but
I just... man.
I mean, it's great that he did. Otherwise, he wouldn't have known what he needs to know.
Right. But, like, of course Snape's gonna die.
Yeah.
Because why would we do that?
Yeah.
Voldemort, I never trusted him.
No.
Of course.
You can't.
I was never questioning him. But Snape, this is where I'm like...
Kind of interesting that he just slices his throat but doesn't do, like, Avada Kedavra.
Yeah, why didn't we use the kill curse?
So that he could be alive to give Harry his tear? I don't know.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah, but...
And Harry hears it all.
Yep.
And you're like...
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Yep.
But Voldemort's very... Why do these people trust in this guy? Again, blindly following an idiot.
Yep.
It's going to take you over because he thinks that he has more power with the Elder
Yeah, he
Wand.
kills whoever he wants. He doesn't care whose side he's on, first of all.
He's using everybody.
Yeah.
He's manipulating everybody.
For sure. Brutal.
But then he's like, take him. And I'm like,
he's
what does
you
he
have
want?
your mother's eyes.
And I'm like,
Oh,
you have your mother's eyes? That's odd that he would say that. So why was he looking in his mother's eyes, I put.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I don't understand this.
Ugh.
So I'm whatever, right? So where was he when he died? That was a interesting place. Where was it?
I don't know, some boat.
Yeah, where the hell is this boat?
I don't know. I don't know if we've seen it ever.
Place come into play. I'm just like, where are we?
Yeah.
Because you see him like, and you look down.
Yeah, it's a long walk. How'd they get there so fast?
What is going on right now? Where are they at? But
yeah.
How did Voldemort not know that Harry was right outside?
I don't know.
Like, there's a lot on that one for me.
He's not very smart.
No, he's an idiot. He's an idiot.
Yeah. Like, Harry's reading his mind, right? And it's like, I know where he is.
Yeah.
But.
Like.
Baldy.
Oh, so much. And then we have a war zone going on back at Hogwarts.
Like, Neville blows up the bridge.
There's a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then we lose a Fred.
I think it was Fred. One of the twins.
Sad.
Harry. What's a twin without his other twin?
I'm like, of course.
Yeah.
Now we gotta have a Weasley die. And I'm like, I just knew it. Like, there's got to be another
awful
death. And there's got to be one that's gonna
Yep.
hurt Harry because he sees his people that have taken him in his family.
Yep.
And
gotta weaken Harry.
Yeah.
But that just strengthens him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then Voldy gets in everyone's head again. Harry, now I speak directly to you.
Like he wants him to come face him, right?
Meet me in the dark forest.
Like, come on, you're an idiot,
yeah.
Dude. You're older than him. Like, be the bigger person here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm like, why are you asking this young 17-year-old to come find you?
Yeah.
Like, that ain't how it works. And of course, he mans up and does it because Voldemort's not a man.
Yeah. But before that, we
like
look into that memory bowl.
Oh, yes, he does.
With the old Snape's tear.
That one got me.
Yeah. Ugh.
Snape's always been on his side.
I know.
Always.
Yep.
He was on Dumbledore's side.
Yep.
He was a good guy.
Yep.
This makes me want to tear up.
Like a pig for slaughter.
I do tear up.
When the time comes, he must die.
I didn't like that.
No.
I actually kind of was mad at Dumbledore.
I know. You're like, what the hell, Dumbledore?
Yeah, why would we do this?
But I don't think he realized until a certain moment. I think it's in Order of the Phoenix when he's, like, possessed. And Dumbledore kind of looks at Harry kind of like... Because Harry yells at Dumbledore, look at me!
Yeah.
And that's when Dumbledore goes... So that's when he found out, I think, that he's a Horcrux. That Voldemort didn't mean to make. Yeah, because he's connected and... Yeah.
So, yes, because Harry's a Horcrux.
Yeah.
And to kill Voldemort completely, you gotta kill all the Horcruxes. Yeah. So are we gonna come back to that?
To which part?
Harry not dying?
Yeah. Probably.
I need to, because Horcrux, I want to come back to that.
Yeah.
But Snape, he loved Harry's mother, Lily.
Yeah. They were soulmates.
He loved her.
They had the same Patronus.
I loved every bit of that. It was heartbreaking. It was sad.
Yeah.
I don't like Harry's dad. I don't even know him.
I know. You're like James? Night-night.
He just was using Lily to to show Snape that he got the girl.
Ugh. So sad.
But the eyes, like you have your mother's eyes, it all made sense. Yep. I put Snape loved Harry. He really did, or at least his mother, and that's how he was living on, or she was living on. So he wanted to protect her.
Ugh.
And him, like,
Because he's there the day they die, like, rolls up in there and holds Lily. It's like,
I said, holy, a lot to take in.
Yeah, it is.
I wasn't expecting all of that.
No. Lily, after all this time.
At all.
Always.
I know. But I knew it. I'm very happy that Snape was a good person.
He gets a redeemable story, which is good.
He does. I like that.
Yeah. Because not many do.
No, you're totally right, but it just all of it made sense. Yeah. You know? What was Dumbledore dying from?
He tried to destroy that ring, the whole crux.
Oh, so then it like caused something that was overtaking his body, which was like making him weak.
Poison or a curse or whatever.
Because he was weakening.
So he was gonna die anyway.
So then that's why Snape, they had kind of planned all that, like, you're just gonna kill me.
Yep.
And so it'll look like then Voldemort can believe you. Yep. Just all like,
Yep.
They should put it together really well.
It's crazy.
As an author.
Those little pieces.
You know, like, it just all made sense. Yeah. You know? But it was a lot. It was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
It still feels a little crammed, but
a lot in a little like short time period, honestly.
100%. I agree.
In the part of this movie.
Yeah.
It's like, what, 20 minutes of the movie?
Yeah. I feel like maybe so part one could have been less of them traveling around.
Yeah, and learning more about this.
Info, but, you know, what do I know?
Nothing. You went to film school.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm the one who knows nothing here. Correct?
Correct.
I know. I can't see with these glasses. They don't have my prescription in them.
That's why I'm okay with having Snape's wand.
I'm good with it. I would have it today.
Yep.
Yeah, I would touch that wand now.
Yep.
I like you, Snape.
Yep.
Alan Rickman, R.I.P. Resurrection Stone.
Yes.
And all his loved ones.
I know.
I just want to like...
They all pop up.
So he's like prepared to die.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
At this point, he's like...
Because now he knows he's got to die for
I have to die.
He's like, Hermione, Ron, you kill the snake.
I'm a Horcrux.
Yeah. I got to die. And then he's walking in the dark forest, all brave and ready to go.
So brave.
Then there comes Sirius Black, his mom, his dad. Who else was there? Was that it? Oh, I think Remus.
Remus was there.
And his wife.
Dumbledore. No. I like seeing that, but he was ready to die for all that have died for him.
Yeah.
Essentially,
like,
right?
I'm sorry you guys died for me. Like, and
they're like, no.
No, it's okay. We've always like, been here.
Right here.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, that was... These are just a lot. Like, emotionally, this is a lot to take in.
Yeah, it is.
And to mentally process.
It's very true. It's hard.
It's
just a lot.
When I first got into this, I was like, oh, magical world. It's always called Magical World of Harry Potter.
Yep, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Sorry, wizarding, magic. It's just magic, like a magical world.
Yep.
And so 1 and 2, I'm like, oh, I like it.
It's fun.
A lot. It turns dark, deep, heavy.
Yep. Very fast.
And that's the part I don't enjoy, all right? Like, you guys can all come for me, but I like the magical, like, I understand a little bit of the sinister stuff. This is very, very dark.
It's very dark and aggressive.
Yeah.
But I love it.
I know, and so many people do. So I know I'm an oddball out here, but man. And then Hagrid's there.
What's he doing in the dark forest?
Where the hell's he been? I haven't seen him.
Got him tied up.
Yes. How can you tie that
how'd they get
guy
him?
out?
How'd they get him? Yeah, and Harry kisses the snitch.
Oh, yeah.
Stitch. I don't know, whatever. And it opens, and there's the resurrection stone.
Yeah, that's when it falls out, and they all get resurrected.
And you're like, oh my god. So he just needs to hold it.
Very interesting.
Then he goes right up to Voldy.
So he has everything but the Elder Wand.
Yep.
which Baldy has.
And then it's the most famous line, pretty much. The boy who lived, come to die. Baldy says that, and then
he is, and he just stands there and takes it.
Yep. Harry's just like, okay. And then night.
And I put WTF, no way. Did he just die? No way. No way. Absolutely not. Dumbledore's back.
Yeah, what's he doing over there? Albus.
And I'm like, is he dead? Like, are we in heaven? Obviously. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be there
Very
for, right?
bright white light.
That's what I got from it.
Yeah.
But I did like how they brought Dumbledore back there.
Yeah.
Because he's like in between is what we find out, right?
Yeah.
Like,
it's like waiting for Harry.
Yeah, but in Snape said he had to die.
Yep.
So what happened? Like, where does he become not a Horcrux anymore?
Harry?
Yeah.
When he dies.
So he died, but why does he come back then?
Because he had the resurrection stone.
Oh.
So he destroyed the Horcrux when he killed Harry. But he had the stone so he could jump on a train and get back.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yep.
I'm sorry, you guys. I might be a bit dim sometimes. It's just, like I said, it's just a whole lot to wrap together.
Yeah.
In a pretty little bow.
It is.
That makes sense. Resurrection stone.
Yeah.
So then his soul that Voldemort had seared himself into was gone.
Yep. Night. Bye, Voldy.
I did like a line that Dumbledore said, I pity all those who live without love.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hell.
He goes, do not pity the dead, Harry. Pity the living.
Yes.
He's got great quotes in that moment.
The ones that don't love.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Ugh.
I hold so much pity for all the people out there that don't have love.
Yeah.
I really, truly do. Love is, yeah. There's a lot we could get into. We could go deep.
Yeah.
And then Voldemort's carrying him, right? So we're back.
Well, no, he's laying there, and then Malfoy's mom comes up to him and realizes that he's alive and asks, "Is Draco still alive?" Yeah. And Harry goes, and then Malfoy's mother gets up and goes, "Dead."
I didn't know that. That's why they ran away.
Yep.
Oh, I missed that part.
Yep. Is Draco okay? Is Draco dead? Draco's still alive.
Oh my god.
Yep. Yep.
So and
then they make
Harry
Dumbledore carry him. Yeah, she did anyways.
Dumbledore.
Or not Dumbledore. Hagrid, I mean.
Oh yes.
You're like,
do you think he could tell that he was alive or no?
I don't think so.
No, he thought he was dead.
Yeah.
Why didn't Hermione and Ron scream when they saw?
Because they knew that he had to die to defeat him.
They had accepted it.
I always thought it was weird how Hermione gives Harry a hug when they find out, before he goes into the Dark Forest, and she's like, "I'll go with you," and Harry's like, "No, get the snake," and Ron doesn't hug him. I'm like, this is your best friend of 7 years.
That's valid.
Give him a hug.
Well,
He's
Ron,
about to go die.
I have some issues with Ron.
But yeah, they come
his
back.
brother also just died.
Neville's out there. He's got the hat.
Oh, Neville.
Yeah, Neville Longbottom.
I like him.
Yeah.
I really do. So they all come back, and Voldemort's like, "Hey, come to my side."
He's like, "Harry Potter is dead."
Yeah, so happy.
And they're all laughing.
It's disgusting.
Bellatrix.
So gross.
And then, it's like, now you choose or whatever.
Yeah.
Those who don't step over here, blah, 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 you're dead, basically. And Neville's like, first the Malfoys are like, Draco.
Yeah, and I was mad about it, but now I understand what was happening. So
yeah. So Draco goes over there, gets his awkward hug from Daddy Voldemort.
So gross. So gross.
Yeah.
And then Neville like he starts walking.
Yeah.
But they like start making fun of him.
know,
and I'm like, you guys are bullying.
Like, not exactly what I expected, but we'll find a spot for you in our ranks.
Like, how mean is that?
Like, okay. Night-night, Moldy. You're mean.
So mean.
And then Neville.
Yeah.
Not having it.
He says adios.
Yeah. He says, doesn't matter that Harry's dead. Because he's still with us in here.
In here in the heart. I put God, I love that guy.
Yeah.
That's so true, right?
Harry didn't die in vain. But you will. And then he pulls out the sword of Gryffindor. And you're just like, oh my god.
And then Harry.
Yep.
He jumps down from Hagrid's.
Yep.
I'm
falls to the ground and runs, and it's great.
And then that's when the Malfoys run.
Yeah.
Which now I understand why.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
There was a scene that was deleted where Draco runs to the other side, I know, when Harry drops. And he says something like, Potter! And like runs to the other side with the Hogwarts kids, but he doesn't in the movie.
But I like that. I like that the mom asked. I missed that part, so now it all makes sense to me, and they all wanted to support Harry. Yeah. I mean, Harry saved their kid's life.
Because Voldy's going to kill everyone.
Well, yeah. No one trusts him. No, you shouldn't trust him.
Bad news.
Bad news bears.
No.
I love Mrs. Weasley got to kill Bellatrix.
Not my daughter, you bitch.
God, that was great.
I love that line.
That was great.
So much.
What's her name? What's Mrs. Weasley's name? Martha? No.
Oh, Mrs. Weasley. That's all I remember her as.
I'm just learning all these damn names, right? Neville saves the day. I put...
Yeah, slices the snake.
Like, Hermione and Ron are like...
They're night-night.
That snake was scary. I didn't like that.
Yeah, they're trying to stop it from getting Harry.
Yeah.
You know, and then it chases them.
Yeah.
Can't kill it without the... without the teeth or the sword. Well, here comes Neville with that sword.
Because the fangs that they had both like
had the poison.
But they were bye-bye. One dropped and then one disintegrated or something.
Yeah, Voldemort killed it.
Yeah. That jerk.
Yeah.
So ultimately, like, all these Horcruxes made up Voldemort. Yeah. Correct? Yep. And that was when we went back to what, number 5 or something, or 6?
Something like that, when he learns that. Or no, that's in Half-Blood Prince, when Harry learns all of that from Horace.
Because
Tom Riddle asked Horace when he went to school there, so what is a Horcrux?
Right.
This is a very dark piece of magic, Tom.
So he was made up of like 6 or 7 different
7, I believe,
Horcruxes. Yeah. And then Harry became a whatever.
Night-night.
It's very interesting.
Ugh.
But I like seeing old Voldy take a nap.
100%. They're fighting, you know, and they're apparating and flying around. Yeah. Let's finish this the way we started it, Tom. Together.
Yes.
Jumping. Yes. Like, you go, Harry. He's not scared of you anymore, Voldy.
No.
You're weak.
It was great to watch that. It really was.
And then the wand starts breaking because it never belonged to him. And
and it didn't belong to Snape either.
No.
Because you see that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, of course it belongs to Harry.
No, Draco.
And then...
Because Harry took a wand from Draco.
Correct.
So then the wand did end up belonging to him. But
in the end. But yes, you're right. Yeah. It was Draco.
Crazy. So... Snape never broke his promise to protect Draco.
Right.
You know, like he died protecting Draco.
Which is true. I mean, the whole thing just... Yeah, I guess the last part that I have was the Elder Wand. Why did he throw it?
He doesn't believe that anyone should have that much power.
Just so no one else could ever have it? Okay.
Yeah. He destroys it.
Then what, 19 years later, where Ginny and Harry and Ron and Hermione, and then Draco, did we see him again?
Yep, he's there.
Who was he married to? Do we not know her?
I
was
don't
it just
know
a random
who she was.
person? Okay.
Yeah.
I love the name of their kid.
I know.
Elvis Severance.
Yep. And then I don't remember the other.
I didn't
James,
either, but that was the best.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
How cool is
I
that?
know.
What a special
And then I'm
name.
like, I want 7 more.
Right?
Following these kids.
Oh, and she was done writing after this, correct?
Yeah, but then she came out with The Cursed Child. Like,
what's that supposed to be about?
It's about Harry's kids.
Oh.
And like Draco's kids and everything. And it's a 2-part book. I think it's the only one that's a stage play.
Have you read it?
I have not. I own it. But I started reading it, and I'm like, I don't like it. But I've heard it's really good. I heard the play is phenomenal.
Okay.
So I would like to see how they do like magic on stage and stuff. I'm sure that's really cool.
Yeah, it would be.
But yeah.
So Harry Potter, I'm done. I did it.
Graduated from Hogwarts.
Did I?
Yeah.
Do I have to take a quiz?
Yes.
To graduate.
You gotta find out who you are, but I don't know if we can do that on camera because it's gonna be like 15, 20 minutes.
Is it really? Okay.
It's a long one.
Yeah, we have 10 left.
Okay.
Rating for me overall would be an 8.5.
Oh my god.
All right, because I do. Number 1 and 2 are my favorite.
Yeah.
They just were. The last one, this Deathly Hallows Part 2 was great, obviously, because it wrapped it up for me. I understood more.
Yeah.
Even the Deathly Hallows Part 1, it helped me understand.
Lots of pieces being put into
Snape,
place.
I liked that. Putting that together, like I think it would be 1, 2, and then 7 point. What do you guys call it? 7.2.
Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, the other ones in between.
No.
There was bits and pieces I loved of them, and I understand why it all has connected, and it all makes sense.
Yeah, I love those movies.
Yes, so thanks all that wanted me to watch them, and thank you for sharing your love.
Of course.
Of Mr. Harry Potter.
Of course, he's got lots of love to share, Potter.
I understand the Potterhead, and I get it. I get your love for it. I get people's obsession about it. I understand.
Yeah. So don't knock it till you try it, muggles.
I mean, that is very true. I knocked it till I tried it.
Turning it off on Freeform.
I know.
It's like part of the Halloween Christmas routine.
I get it. I get it. I don't know why I had such a negative. I don't know, because I didn't grow up with J.K. Rowling.
Magic.
But I didn't grow up with the books or anything. Like, none of this stuff was on my radar and I love books. Like, I read books all the time, but I never read these books. So anyways, thanks. It was fun.
Heck yeah.
If you ever have anything else that you'd like us to watch, maybe we haven't seen it, give us a comment or
let us know.
We would love to do this. This was very fun. I enjoyed it.
I always enjoy it.
You have a few you need to watch.
Yeah, but first, Potter. Again.
Oh, right.
We got the reunion to watch, too.
Oh, yes. I have not finished that, but this has been a really fun thing to do and to share with you. So, thank you.
I love it. Okay.
That's it.
That's all. So,
I'm going to find Dumbledore.
Wingardium Leviosa. Expecto Patronum.
Expecto Patronum.
Yeah.
I'm going to Diagon.
Go to bed with Johnny.
Dakbuster.
Malibu Nights.
Will you talk dirty to me?
Different unique takes on movies and TV shows.
A word, because every episode is a drinking game built in.
Always. Is this the it puts the lotion on?
Also in the news, we've got it's not a beauty fair. That is someone's booger.
The Red Bull enhances the drunkenness.
Huh?